in today's modern world. Prophets that are involved, even not in a spiritual war, but physical war. I've never had that. Only in Ireland. Prophets and a young nation. Zole Jile Ugulana prophet. I would laugh, but never wala boja. Because we don't would that command the symbol bit education, maturity, intellectualism. Because nobody in Denka land can come and tell you that he's a prophet out of millions and millions of Denka. Like in some areas we are seeing it in South Sudan. There are people who are being fooled, calling them prophets, Malaysia spiritual leaders. But prophets al-Waham that are involved in thievery, stealing, and looting, killing. Are you serious? Why, ya Jama? Telga zolo into magister, into baccalaureate, into diploma, into doctora, and still believe God is a prophet. 21st century, 2026. They are fake. Education is not about reading and writing. Because Ajama Ana Bugulu most of the time, and this is one of my famous quotes, Ana Bugulu, education there, Loma Amalo penetrate deep into your blood, into your bone and into your brain. You are nobody. Education bita Jurubin Garina Shufuda, it had not yet penetrated deep into thy blood. But I think they penetrated deep in Zaman. That is why we don't entertain nonsense. Because there is no one day I can say Mayual, for example, for Rumbeg area, in the Nahaja Zaman Bugul Mayual. The deity, Bitadenka Agar. There is no way I can say Mayual can propel me into power to J1. Because Ana Zol Musakaf, Ana Mutalim. Lakin Fizol idiot guy to swam in Biamalena is the Ikulim Galfaja Bugulunda will propel Riang Machar into power. There in a Shufu Kalamda Junubin. There in a Shufu, I know what time is it now? The left 14 minutes. There in a Shufu Kalamda Junubin. El Prophet Mundanga that would propel Riang Machar into leadership for J1. There in a Shufu Ukalamda and a young nation. I'm one of the people working very hard to prove them wrong. And the only way to do that is to prevent Riang Machar from becoming president of South Sudan. We are capable of doing that. As SPLM. Or as Jeng as a community Zato. No election jaba then Jeng will cast their votes, isn't it? We know how election will take place. Tribally. I have that. The moment you say Denka, the problem, you are a tribal. And you have opened that gate for us. Bring on your numbers, Bitagda. Riang Machar to be president of South Sudan. Because fi deity Galomino, Fizolis Mundang, Galomino, he would be president. There in a shoe for Kalam Debi Intake, but sorry with a Mundang, the Fijino Sudan. You know, and a young nation da. I always ask God, no kun healthy will not go for Junub. No shoe for Riang Machar, but kun leader care for Junub da. The day you hear rest in peace to Riang Machar, the first thing I will ask, Taban, I'm not saying, Riang Machar would die first than me, because I don't make that decision. But I'm just saying it, Yani. Because anything can happen anytime to anyone. Whether you are an infant, whether you are what. But I'm just saying, Junubin, the day you hear rest in peace to Riang Machar, the first thing that any of you would say, if I'm not here, Muslim, because we are human beings, Yani. We should not shy talking about all this. No, we have to talk about it. Because we are visitors in this world, isn't it? The first thing that you or I would say is what happened to Mundang prophecy. Do kalam da hasal wana guide ana bafta room. Wana bugul what happened to Mundang prophecy. That will be the time that the terrorists Nuer would sit down and say, oh, yani nas young nation were right. Yani Mundang prophecy da. Made us mad, who made us die for no reason. Kalamda Smokeways. Because Mujurim Bitakum da. There is no way it could be president of Sudan. It is not going to happen. That is not going to happen. Well, I have to say that free of charge. It is not going to happen. Lazim yugulu lakum tasmau. If you're wasting your time, it is not going to happen. Now let me put that aside. What is next here? Government respond. Yes. Did you see the topic here? Ruweng's incident condemnation. IO/White Army terrorist must pay. Must, not should. Not should or not can. Must. MUST. That is an authoritative language. Which is the authoritarian, the authoritative. Must pay. White Army, members of Division 4 who are involved in this, and IO must pay. And the only way for them to pay, the death of Biemnom commissioner must be treated like the death of Majur. So that next time you don't temper. So I repeat that again. The death of the commissioner of a Biemnom county within Ruang administrative area, plus the executive director and other government officials. Cannot forget about the civilians. Government has a say in this. Ashan Baden Mataji Togulu, why is government of South Sudan bombing people? Why is government of South Sudan rolling tanks? Because remember, you have killed government employees. Okay? Kalamda, the government of South Sudan is going to do that exactly. We remember, Anaguta Gebel, the so-called White Army, Mushu Mwatanin, according to your description. Because in South Sudan, Zol Labis Jalabia, Budun Nexi, Wala Zol Mashi Labis Lo Bantalon, Wala Ready, Umafi Nexi, Umashi Afian Budun Shoes, Umasiglo AK-47, Wala machine gun, Gal Zol Gal civilian. I don't know what is it, what makes people soldiers? Well, remember these people, these were the people who were with Mundukuru, slaves of the Arab, who were fighting as militia. These people were armed to teeth. These are elements of IO who remove their uniforms and then they put on civilian clothes and then they come parading as civilians. Do you know what they do? After they had committed their crimes and then they were beaten back, Al-Fadl, Mad, Wal Raja, do you know what they went? Like I said before, they went to their wives, they went to their sisters, they went to their children, they went to their mothers. Ubaden government lomashi lom to go and search for them or to hunt for them. We shall go guide ma umu wala marabito wala oktu, but la machine gun, then shooting at the soldiers in the front of the women or in the middle of the women and children. If you have collateral damage in any war situation, when the United States attacked Iraq, thousands and thousands of civilians died. With America, the most powerful country in the world, the civilians were killed. Crossfire, collateral damage. In Afghanistan, the same thing. In Kosovo, the same thing. In Libya, the same thing. You name it. What do you expect? Is a mujrim attack and kill government officials and kill thousands and thousands of civilians? What do you expect, government? Government forces, they were not cut from the trees. They were born by people. And they're coming for you. I want to see people opening room. You are the biggest idiot. Biggest idiot. Sudan. Wallahi Tal Shuf, you regret when your mother gave birth to you, Zato. Because it was a bunch of ignorance and hypocrites. Now the civilians have killed a ruang umafzol gadwanas. But then government lomasha baden ufinas katalun anafi crossfire eji amulena izaj kul yom. We are not justifying killing of civilians. No. There are a lot of civilians who are in Denka land. These people, they learn masakil mind o mushkila. Nobody can take them. They are in Bor, they are in Hall, they are in Twitch, they are in Lagos State, they are in Warab, they are everywhere. Utashufu. how nice Denka are. They're not attacking them because these are innocent people. They even fled from this terrorist. They are children and family members but are 30%. So why would you target them? Let them. خلوهم يقعد بس. عندهم أي مشكلة خلوهم يقعد. But أي زول القاعد هناك and you are being used as a shield. You carry your own cross. That is what I want to say. Anna, the list is very long here, but I want to say that the government of South Sudan will come back at them viciously, decisively, and there is no doubt. Mr. Gulena inta bull, wala inta law, wala inta munu, we are not hana kutar, we are warriors. This thing, you are just a fish without teeth. Sama kida yani bagod budun asnan. That is you. SSP ده بيعرفك. مواطنين بتاع دينك في المناطق بتاعهم كله بيعرفك. ما عندك بروجرام. انت زول سوسايدال بس يعني. ما عندك بروجرام. ببكي بعدين. والله جنوبين you will hear this. I give us few days. شوفوا ببكي هسه we have heard report that قال people are running eastward toward areas بتاع لير وبتاع بنجار. The question is why are you running? Nothing had happened yet. Agod, cool down, relax. Because you cannot cause problem and then you expect to go and sleep in your house peacefully. It can never happen. That can never happen. Who does that with the psychology? Why would you cause yourself trauma? Without looking left, looking your back every day, looking left, right. Because there's all mujrim, and you must be hunted down. You must be hunted down by all means. Beleda, it is just a matter of time. For the dokulu bagif. We just need right leaders just for J Wanda. Right leaders, then as Paul Nangda to run after terrorists, yadrubu for gutahed. Mada lefa doran. Kalam da Jama is what I want to say for the last 4 minutes. That is what I want to say. I want to thank all of you for being in a para room. We are not inciting violence. We are just sick and tired. Our people have a right to self-defense. Our people, if you don't understand, Denka mind mushkila ma aizol. Denka is not benefiting from this. There are people who think that the wealth bita Denka, gal the cattle from petrol. No, these are from our daughters. Because our mothers were married with cattle. Miten, tultumia, telga zol indu bugar kutar. Uda guy before petrol zatu. Itu, you were the people who were sipping petrol. How come you were not rich? We took a certain percentage. You are the one guiding the oil. How come you don't have cattle or cattle bulgov mal oil? Because all eyes are on Leg State, all eyes are on Warab, all eyes are on Ruing. ومعلز بور. أي terrorist بتاع نوار تلقى زول فقير. زول very poor. زول في حياته. Born in a very difficult circumstances. Then he want to be rich overnight. Some of them, they even pray. We want war to break out so that law and order break down, so that we benefit from the loot. That is what they do. Not knowing in the process they will die. And a lot of them have perished because of that. Denka mind mushkila ma izol. Wallahi saduku. Ehna mind mushkila ma izol. But if you are begging for it, we will give it to you in big numbers. Kalam da بحسل. أصبر بس. فضل لنا بس يعني أيام بسيط قليل كده ولا بقول كده أيام قليلا بس. كلام ده بيحصل. أوكي؟ كلام ده بيحصل وبتشوف دينكا بجري من north to east to west to north, storming you. Only God in heaven will know what will happen.